Hello and welcome to round 2 front 9 coverage of the MPO lead card here at the 2025 Discmania Challenge. This is the 9th stop out of 18 on the Disc Golf Elite Series. We're officially halfway there. One round in, we've got Moving Day Saturday with BigBarri commentary. The Yules, the Jerm.
Yeah.
Another hot day out here in Des Moines.
So hot, humid. Oh man, it is. Water is getting taken down.
Yeah, we're losing a lot of weight. This is gonna be a good time to check in though. If you got a wrestling match, come out here, play around disc golf, make weight, go wrestle, and then put some weight back on. Because I mean, this is just unbelievable. Anyways, enough rambling. Calvin Heimburg with an incredible 13 under starting. Corey Ellis just continuing his incredible season. Ezra Aderhold and Isaac Robinson besting his brother by 1 PDGA number, which is why he's on the card today. Shooting the same score in round 1 with a couple of 11 unders.
Hole 1, par 4, 760, double mando. Go underneath the trees and do a pretty decent spot. You'll have about 350 to 380 in. If you can get a little closer than that, that'd be fantastic. Like, this is all of 360, I bet.
Yeah, maybe more. It's hard to get really,
Playing far. It's uphill, this second shot, and all where the spotter is right there, that's all hazard. So if you land outside of that, you're going to be throwing from there with a penalty shot.
Evan Smith has an elite forehand. You're going to see him more and more as this guy's game continues to develop. I talked a lot about him early in the season. He was actually my pick to maybe get a win this year on tour because his game is so good both ways.
Plays well here, too. He's been on the lead card, on the featured card here. So he's no stranger to Iowa good disc golf.
And Ezra coming up short. Bold choice going with the all-black outfit. That's going to bring some heat in.
That's heat.
Yeah, that'll warm you up.
Great way to start the round. I mean, this is just a tough bird.
It really is. Playing 4.27 average.
Starting off with shooting a 13 down yesterday. Sponsored by Innova from Safety Harbor, Florida. Make some noise for Calvin Heimburg.
He's just been waiting for this guy. Waiting for it. 13. He hasn't started off really great in a lot of tournaments this year. More like final round greatness.
Yeah, he brings it when it matters at the end. Unfortunately, it always matters. And Calvin hasn't we talked about this a little bit, the outro of round 1. He hasn't really put together a full tournament yet this season.
Next up in the tee box, sponsored by Discraft. And a shout out to his wife, Molly. From Barbersville, West Virginia, make some noise for Corey Ellis.
This guy's just been on a heater. Just on a heater. Every tournament, throwing down hot rounds. Two-step bazinga.
Doesn't need to watch it anymore. He knows that's going to be in position.
Doesn't throw a lot of sidearms either. Gets it done with just the backhand power. Yeah.
Very, very rarely.
Sponsored by Discraft, Squatch, and OTB Discs. From Aberdeen, South Dakota, let's hear it for Ezra Aderhold.
Look at those stats. 90s across the board. That's a good way to score. He's been trending. He's a little hot and cold, but when he's hot, this is where you'll find him on that lead card. He was leading the Cascade Challenge, and he couldn't get that one done, so let's see if he can put together a solid second round to keep himself in the hunt.
That was a great drive. A lot of distance.
And last but not least, your two-time current reigning world champion, sponsored by Latitude 64 and Vessi. From Lawrenceville, Georgia, make some noise for Isaac Robinson.
Current major, only major we played this year. This is your guy.
4-time major champion. That's incredible.
Yep. Laced. Absolutely laced.
He's just He always plays well, but when the tournament means the most is really when he shows up and brings his best game.
Yep.
This is looking
Really
to be
good.
nice.
Really good.
Wow, what a small
Perfect,
gap there is
yeah.
to enter underneath that ceiling just inside the tree from that distance. Superb control.
Calvin threw it so far. He's going mid-range. We saw Ezra throw that. and
Uh-oh.
It barely got there, and this isn't gonna cover. I don't think.
It arguably, I don't know if it crossed.
I don't think it did.
Yeah, it did look like it was pretty wide. Corey's not going to make that mistake. This could find hazard. Oh, it does. It finds OB long. Goodness. But the distance that you're going to get there that's a big benefit. And Corey's got range for days. Could still save the par.
This is what you want right here.
This is the best drive you're going to see all week on this hole. This is incredible.
I think I go sidearm from here, which is kind of nuts.
You easily go sidearm from here.
Okay, I like this. I like that for him. Make a nice
Make him
little
earn it?
yeah, circles edge putt. That's what this hole does to you.
That is a surprisingly short approach considering how big that tee shot was. And this is a little bit wide left. Calvin's in danger of taking a double if he doesn't knock down a big 40-footer.
Corey's putter has just been hot yesterday. Missing a couple down the stretch, though. He had a real great round going. And had a few those bogeys in there that kind of...
Yeah, set him back right there at the end. Calvin is going to start off with a double bogey. A tough way to begin after the 13 under start.
Yeah, this is a big momentum putt right here. Kind of take control of the card, and jeez, that's
Nice.
in the middle.
Yeah, that was the rhythm there was just exuded confidence. It was a very smooth throw. You see that there with Isaac as well. There's making 28-footers, and then there's just casually dropping them in. That's why, a lot of times when we see Gannon on lead card and, I'm already saying, no, I'm not worried about the putt. It's because everything he's done to that point is shown the easiest putting motion you can imagine.
Yeah.
And it's a layup for him at that point. That's what Ezra's really been putting incredibly well this season. And at one point, he was the #1 C2 putter on tour.
Yeah, still going to be in the top 5 in that category. And as you can see, just inside the circle, very nice stroke.
And Ezra's 3 down through 3, off to a good start.
The Robinson version.
The winners for this week's Patreon is Dino Mason and Enos. You guys know what that means. You guys win the Horizon, the new JomezPro Metal Flake Sea Line disc that we just came up with.
Autoed too, right? Autoed, yeah, autographed.
Oh yeah, the autographed ones from our practice round with Gavin, Gannon, and my autographs on it. Ezra, the Aderhold version, going hyzer. Looks like the wind is a little calmer now, perhaps, than it was about an hour before this tee.
Yeah, it was ripping. A little heady.
But that's something that we didn't have to really battle at all in round 1. A little bit more wind today.
There's a good angle.
Good height as well.
Yep. But doesn't get around. I'm surprised that hooked up like that. I thought that was wide enough.
He needed like a foot more. And then with the extra foot, he's getting 60, 70 feet closer.
I got to just shout out this shirt that Corey's wearing. That thing is fly with the pokey dots. Oh, my.
Rocking it.
Looks good.
It stays in bounds on the high side. See how Calvin bounces back from the unfortunate double.
Low beamer. It's a way to get a lot of distance.
And that's what he does so well. Gets underneath the ceiling, back down in the tree line.
Isaac going wide Am I worried? Yes, that's why I'm worried. That misses that, and you're looking real nice. But
Fortunate to hit that side of the tree too. If it hits the other side of the tree,
he might miss by an inch. He ain't ever gonna miss by a foot though.
Corey just did.
Yeah, but
that's what happened.
He's not the current world champion.
You said champion?
No, stop.
You just said champion.
No, champion.
What are you trying to say here? I can't quite hear. Okay, Ezra, that is a
Sawed
tough
off.
stance.
I don't. That's a very overstable disc that he threw. I think he could have done a little flex play or
A little flip up.
Yeah. There's no danger on the left unless you go deep in those woods, and it's pretty manageable to get up and down.
This one's looking pretty nice for Calvin.
As good as they make them, I think.
Yeah, that's a parked.
Whoa.
It's
yes.
gorgeous.
That'll erase one of those bogey strokes, which he's going to need to do a lot of that today.
Corey's going to start off at least bogey. That's tapped out. So it's going to be 2 over start for Corey Ellis.
Oh, running it? Ezra doesn't want any part of it. I'm surprised. You surprised?
I respect the play.
Yeah, that respect schmack. Like, you laying that up?
Not a chance I'm completely laying it up.
No, you give it.
I'm always giving
a little something. Yeah,
But I'm also like 20 points lower rated than him.
doubtful. I call bull crud.
Okay.
Let's see. Pull up the statistics. Those statistics.
Where does it say? Ezra's 1027. Okay, so I'm surprised he's not in the 1030s.
And what are you?
I'm like 1015 right now.
Okay, so he's got you by 10 rating points. Come on. Give yourself a little more respect. Put some respect on that.
Yes. Oh, the awful roll away. There's a $250 CTP for the day on this hole. And he just rolled away from it.
Give me that.
It looks like someone put it like literally on the base though, that white flag.
Oh, yeah. Maybe somebody made it.
I think the pink flag's the FPO and the white flag's the MPO.
Okay. All right, 13, 12, 12, 10.
They're chasing Ezra Robinson right now and Evan Smith. On to hole 3. Nice little technical par 3 downhill. Only 320. Gets there pretty quick. The really important thing is just getting it straight off the tee and then just finding a way to miss these last couple here as the drone flies through the inside route. If you get onto the green with a skippy driver, there's a good chance you can find yourself skipping along and going out of bounds. It's only about 25 feet from the basket. But the backhand turnovers like to really grab this green.
I feel like those trees are connected by concrete in between them, and it's impossible. See what I mean? Like that looked like, oh, it's gonna.
So many good shots hit that tree.
Oh
man.
my gosh, I personally haven't been able to beat those guys. Ezra.
This hole is kind of a nightmare. Like,
Oh,
2-3 years ago.
early. Does he get he gets away with it, Jerm?
yeah, it does.
Early the whole way, sneaks through. That's what you got to do. You can't take the pure gap. You got to sneak through the
You gotta
back
sneak
door.
a little bit on the inside, yeah.
Is this? Are you? Come on.
I don't know if I like that. It's either incredibly accurate or he just got away with a crime.
No, come on. Oh, hey, pretty good shot. Guess what? Trees. For
It
sure.
actually gets past a little bit.
Did it?
A worse shot, yeah. It did just jump forward a little bit.
Okay.
So Calvin, even after hitting the tree, still has a downhill look at it, and he knocks it down back to even par.
Love that. Love that for him. Beautiful.
That was pure arena.
I think Corey's closer. Just outside the circle. Oh, yeah.
So good.
Takes it outside the bucket for 1/2 second, and then it just falls right in on the stripe. Beautiful putt there.
We've talked about it before. We spotlighted it. But Corey, one thing he does incredibly well is his follow-through is so exaggerated, so extended. He really fully commits to each throw. It's not just on his putt. It's on his throw as well. And if you can repeat it, I wouldn't suggest it for everyone because it's a big motion. But if you can control that and repeat it time and time again, then it can give you that extra distance because Corey rips the disc.
Yeah, and you know what? He uses what the big guy gave him, which is length. And so by having that elongated follow-through, that's one of the things that can really help him because if the disc comes out a little bit early, but the follow-through kind of corrects it, bang.
You see John Jones?
Just shredding.
John Jones is 6 down through 7 right now.
In first place.
Tied with a few other players at 14 under for first place.
That's a great
Congrats
start.
to him, man.
Yeah.
The John Doerr. The great nickname. He loves the Condor.
Oh, okay.
His name's John Jones. The John Doerr.
I've heard John Jones Bones, too.
That's him.
That's the guy we're talking about.
It's got to be.
472 over the water the whole way. Little bit of wind here. Try not to get it on Anheuser because it likes to pull it to the right with this type of wind, but it looks fairly calm to me for these guys. So there's just
very attackable.
This has got to get down, I think. Yep. Okay. Decisions.
I don't think there's any decision for Calvin. He's so aggressive with his putt.
Yeah. Ezra might go over.
Yeah, he's going wide hyzer.
Oh, he didn't throw that hard. I don't like it.
Yeah, but muscles.
Yeah, there you go. He didn't like it right away, but that's okay. That's a great miss. Gets it turned a little bit. This is going to be on the high side.
Yeah, he'd love for that turn to hold over just another moment or two, but still, he's going to love that. Just at the circle's edge. It's a great drive.
Corey just got on the birdie train. Calvin just got back to even.
I like this line.
I'm with you. Don't hit that.
Don't hit the tree. Yeah. Okay. Great drive.
It's great. They all have really difficult putts, and this is not a putt. This is going to be another layup. Huh? Taking his time.
No, he's laying it up.
Yeah. But these guys.
No, I think the next 3 guys are definitely going to be giving it a run.
Yeah, for sure.
Calvin's got the scariest putt. This has got Berdogi written all over it, but that was a half effort, but he gave it a shot.
Hard to make yourself go full.
Yeah, like you're going to see a lot of low misses.
Oh, nice.
I tried for a second, didn't it? And there's no doubt about Corey definitely sending that one in.
Good putt there, and he's back to even. Okay, so leader's kind of letting him off the hook as far as on this card. Typically, when you're on the lead card and you take double or 2 bogeys right away, that's letting somebody get 4 on you real quick. But today,
I haven't seen that start yet.
Yep, nobody's gotten them all.
Not on the feature or lead card so far.
John Jones
out there. I think he birdied the first 6 holes, if I'm not mistaken.
And by this time, Adam Hammis is pretty much done. And this guy birdied the first 7 and shoots a 12.
Who's it?
Adam Hammis.
Birdied the first 7 holes. Jeez Louise.
I think that's correct. Nice little sidearm from Evan. Okay, he's going to have a just outside the circle. Well, if you want to see one of the smoothest putting strokes, watch this, Jerm. Just lag, and smoothie king.
Everything he does is super smooth.
I mean,
stop
it.
Oh, that was really good.
Yeah.
That hit with like speed, but soft speed.
Yeah.
What the heck? With the little nose up, just like
he's
coasting.
got it like that, yeah.
That was beautiful.
Big fan of his stroke, that's for sure. Yeah, look, there he is. Hammis in at a 12 under. He's tied for 5th place right now.
What's up everyone, Gannonburg here, and today we have the third Jomez Tour Series disc of the season. This is the Horizon Metal Flake C-Line PD from Discmania. Now these PDs have a little bit of a dome to them, so they're not going to be as aggressively overstable. And for my arm speed, I can get a pretty straight flight, maybe even a bit of turn, and a pretty nice finish at the end. Pretty much the ideal control driver. If you're a bit of a lower arm speed, you'll probably see a straight flight with a nice smooth, gentle fade, nothing aggressive like an FD3. So these are overall really workable fairway driver, in my opinion, one of my favorite discs. If you want to pick up one of the Horizon Metal Flake C-Line PDs, you can grab them at JomezPro.com. You don't want to miss them.
Not the hardest hole in the world, folks, but it is electric. We talk about it every year. Stepping up to the tee and everyone is losing their cool. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's buzzing. That's for sure.
They're buzzing for sure. And they came equipped this round with the honey. They didn't bring the honey round one, but they brought the honey in round two, the little honey sticks, keeping us equipped with the sweetness. This is always fun. The island hole does have a little challenge though. If you miss the island, you will go to the drop zone, which is only about 60-foot advancement.
Corey going with the putter, he's going to have to go in front of this little bush right here. And it's a dicey play, but he plays it to perfection. Yeah. That's great. I mean, that is just so tough to commit to
trust.
that. Yeah. It was a great win for the Heiser. Left to right, you could send it up pretty high and get over that bush that Corey went right in front of, like this. This is
good.
Going. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Tough putt back there. You're gonna have to back in. Hopefully nobody calls you on pushing the branches
Homer
back.
Simpsoned it up, dude.
Yep. Ezra. Sidearm.
It just looks like someone taught a political official like disc golf, and he just got really good in the last week.
That's what Ez looks like?
Yeah, he looks like he's out here and like he's like an official. Like I would listen to him. He had something to say. Get behind a podium and start speaking about stuff. It's a wild take. I get it.
I don't mind it. Oh man.
Oh no!
Goodness.
What?
Slow disc.
Yeah, interesting.
Fooled everybody.
But to be fair, they make that noise even if they know that the shot's not going in. If it goes in the woods, they start chanting.
Not the easiest little up and down here.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Don't hit that tree.
Oh,
It's the tree.
Boy, Jerm, this is...
Didn't cross in.
So, drop zone, drop zone, drop zone.
Is there an advanced drop zone?
Yes.
Okay, there is. Okay.
So,
Is there?
I believe you go...
Provisional.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because you miss the first one you go here, you miss this when you go to the next one. So you're always moving up, and away.
Yeah, this is a brutal hole right now for Isaac. Like I said, it's
going to be a 7.
triple bogey.
Yeah. And now they're saying, okay, did I hit in... From what we saw, he didn't, but they see other things.
Oh,
and
they're giving it to him.
Wow, this could be... I mean, that's two... He saved 2 strokes.
It would have been. It just would have been a triple. It would have been a 6 because he would have been throwing his 5th shot from the drop zone and making the next putt. So it did save him 1 stroke.
He just got a 5. Oh yeah, double bogey. My bad. Yeah, you're right.
But still, I do agree. I don't think that he deserved that, but the car did the best they could with the information they had.
Yep. They don't have our camera angles.
That's true. And here is that tough Calvin Heimburg line.
Great putt. That is so hard.
He had a branch in the face as well.
You guys at home don't understand. If you're sitting where he's sitting, all you see is water and a teeny tiny bucket, and you're kneeling
elevated.
down. Yeah, and you're kneeling down, and it's just like very awkward. So that's a lot of people are missing that putt. Oh, here we go.
Oh, awesome. We're getting to see the ace pull throw off that I believe occurred after the round, or maybe it happened right after Lee Card played the hole.
Ooh, someone. Oh man, couple close. Oh, give me. Come on. Anybody? No. One more. Oh, there it is. Oh.
There's some shots that there's some right back there. Like those weren't good.
Okay, now we're on to another person. A lot like Corey has just been playing very well.
Yep. Trending upwards.
He doesn't miss
He's darting
shots from that close either, just so you know. See what I mean?
You can
in there.
back it up quite a bit. The radius extends quite far with Andrew Marweed.
I need to see the shirt after yesterday. I gotta see it.
What shirt?
I gotta see the straps. Did he clean his bag? Did he listen?
Oh, I don't think he got the message. But I'm not saying he's got dirty shoulder.
You don't know that.
You think he got the message?
I think he listens to us, man. He just he knows he's got some check-ins. He's sitting there on the phone, you know.
What? I mean, I don't know who his bag sponsor is, but it's time. Send him a new bag. He's playing great. He needs something fresh. Maybe get a caddy every once in a while too. You know, take the stress off your shoulders.
Some people don't like that though.
Yeah, I know.
You know, you just got to stay in the zone. It's hole 6, par 4, 633. Big sidearm off the tee. Heiser away from the out of bounds. It runs the whole left side of the fairway, or big turnover. Corey going with a mid range.
Yeah.
So
Smart.
got to turn it a little. That's too much turn. And it's too much turn. He's going to be very, very, very tucked over there on the right side. Because of that, he's going to have to go super high backhand turnover.
Yeah, if he's going to try to get one close, it's going to have to be something ripped over.
This is also going to be in that neighborhood. A little better. Still tucked.
Yeah. Not the best 2 tee shots, but on the safe side.
I like Calvin's
fine.
was better than I thought it was going to be.
Yep.
To be honest. And this is going to be probably similar.
Yeah, not great. You really want to get as close to this OB line as you can without scaring yourself. You don't want to sit there wondering if it's going to be in bounds or not, but you do want to push that left side to open up the angle.
This comes out not going to do that. It's not going to.
That's still great, though.
No. There's nothing great about that.
It just kept holding, didn't it? I like the height about it, but yeah, it just didn't flex.
We're going to need to see some very, very high shots. This is playing far.
Okay, how many birdies? Call it now.
None.
You don't think any birdies?
I don't think so. From these spots, no.
You don't think one person? I'm gonna say
it's
one
possible.
birdie.
I think this guy's the only one with a chance.
So if the line is 0.5, you're taking the under?
Yeah. Especially with this shot. Doesn't look great.
It's a little too wide, but it hyzers in nicely. That's definitely Calvin's range.
That's our best option.
Yeah, we're going to see what Ezra and Isaac pull with this second shot. These are really, really tucked.
You kind of got to get lucky through the tops of these branches. This is actually an interesting play, going with the zone.
Whoa, really good.
That's kind of big brain play there. Going with the slower zone to drop before the branches.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm tipping my cap. I was completely wrong.
And Isaac not going backhand and hyzer. He's going to go with the forehand, and this... Yep, that's you've been disqualified from the birdie.
That's not true. Have you ever seen this guy putt? Oh no,
Can we disqualify Corey?
I've been here both rounds, this exact spot, and that's actually pretty good. Believe me, I know. I've been there twice.
Yeah, I saw you today.
I didn't do good. I wish I would have done what he did. Oh yeah, see, give me that, Isaac. Show us what you're made of. Oh, go. Wait.
That was kind of cool, though.
I think it's in without the branch. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. You're welcome. He smiled at me.
All right, let's get 2 birdies here.
Oh,
Calvin, really?
Flag.
What was that, man?
Oh, going
Who's
into
going
the
to
knee.
leave the flag?
Going with the knee. And yeah.
Holler at your boy.
Great putter. Great putters make putts. That's what I've learned in my life.
How much did we put up on the bet?
We didn't put any money on it, I don't think.
God dang it. I always forget to do that.
I would have bet a lot that Ezra didn't get up and down.
No kidding. Especially going forehand. I would have thought anything that was that tight on the right side would have to do kind of like a U-turn back in Anheuser.
Yeah.
Made it
nice.
worse. Way to go.
Boy, there you go.
Somebody take care of this guy, man.
Let's go, Ez.
Ez now at 16 down. Tied with Evan Smith at the top.
Oh, that's nice.
On to the Island 7th. Uphill 345. Plays every bit of 290. You agree with that?
290?
I mean, 390. Excuse me, 390.
I mean, I've definitely thrown it 290 on this hole, I gotta admit, but
Anything that doesn't make it onto the mulch is in the hazard area. Get to play it where it lies with an extra stroke.
if you do throw it that exact distance, you will end up 290. How about that? Oh,
Is this going to hold?
I think it is. I think he's a shot shaper.
That was gorgeous.
Wow. Ellis likes this shot, doesn't he? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Break out right now.
Oh, that's so good, dude.
The only problem with throwing a really, really great shot on this hole is you might ding up your disc. You got those little concrete pavers there. Pretty gnarly edge.
Surprised Ez didn't go with the sidearm, honestly.
Yeah, I'm a bit too.
This is also going to be good. Quit lifting, though.
Why is it lifting?
Calm down. Don't skip. Did all the things we didn't want it to.
Just a fairway driver for Calvin and blast out the back.
So from the tee, this looks probably like the worst shot ever, but it's actually fine.
Wow.
And those trees, I was going to say, on the right are really kind of in your peripheral when you're on the tee pad.
Sure.
They really get in your head if you're throwing the backhand.
Calvin, that's going to soar past the basket. It's got a little bit of work left for the bogey.
Because exactly where the line is that you would want to throw is where those trees are. So you have to kind of shape around it. But it don't matter for this guy. That was a great putt. Barely gets in.
In there, man.
Just outside the circle. Pad those statistics. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, give me that.
Nice and low on that left side. If you're going to putt low, or if you're going to putt left side, make sure it's low.
Yeah.
Or be Paul Ulibarri and come in like a little soft butterfly, and the disc just drops like a cannon.
Like a cannon?
Well, because it doesn't know what else to do. It hits something, so it just falls.
Like a cannonball?
Like a cannonball.
Yeah, that's rough for the people at home to figure out.
Sure
But
it is.
I get it.
Sure it is.
It makes sense if you really explain it for a week.
Ezra's doing great. 5 under through 7 holes. Taking care of the lead card right now. 3 strokes clear to the next player here on the card now. He is officially in first place in the tournament, even with Evan Smith playing more holes.
That's a nice place to be.
That's a nice place to be going into the 8th hole. This is just a fun one to throw.
Yeah, 580 down the hill. And
Love it.
these guys have the power. Push this right side where these trees are. Heiser right in front of it and play it to right around circle's edge. I think that's the best play for it. Most consistent. You will see people try to flex some from left to right down there. It gets a little squirrely, though. You can end up flipping it too much to the right. There is out of bounds left and deep. If you go deep, it gets dangerous back there, too. But classic
players
hole.
even go like mid-range on it when there's been a tailwind.
Yeah. But that is so bad.
It's flipping up a bit, but this is high, careening left.
Needs to dig.
I think it's going to stay safe, maybe.
That's good.
Yeah. Needed every bit of the flip up he got out of that drive. And you can see Corey's shirt. There is a headwind right now. It makes this hole quite a bit tougher.
If this comes out, we're talking about a park job.
Just missed that tree right there. Yeah, that's great.
Oh, short.
Still great.
Oh, yeah.
Great line.
Like I said, perfect shot, circle's edge to me. If you want to park it, you got to drift it from left to right, kind of right at it, kind of like this. If this keeps breaking, it is, Jerm.
Yeah, that's really nice.
And that's how you'd get the park job, but still circle's edge.
Yeah.
But you take that.
Take it on this hole all day long.
This guy's going to go low. Oh, man.
That's fun to watch from this angle.
That's really good.
Pin high in the circle.
He just is kind of that guy.
He is definitely kind of that guy. A little half bid. Got to be careful here with the hillside just behind the basket.
Especially with that angle. A lot of times that hyzer pops up and then it just rolls. I think he's fortunate to stay where he ended up.
Corey gives it an effort, but low. Again, something you want to be careful of, wanting to putt from up above the basket.
See if Isaac can keep on with the nice putting streak.
Steps into it a little bit low. Doesn't like missing putts, turns out. And neither does Calvin.
Good putt. How many did we get for the round?
14. There was a little bit less than on hole 4. There was only 16 birdies on hole 4. 2 holes playing pretty tough. Hole 8 did play 0.1 over par.
Okay. So it's
So players are going to go turning their drive over into the right side. Some people are going to hyzer out, going OB. Some people might just have some issues on the green. I mean, you do see a lot of rollaways, people trying to lay one up and then finding themselves back at 33 feet.
not trying to be mean, but I would have liked to see your shot not hit anything and see where it ended up. And then you get up and down.
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
the
I turn
greatest...
to those who don't know, which is literally 99% of the world, yeah, I turned my drive over.
I know,
Paul
but
and I played together.
imagine.
It was moving right. It was
incredible.
going.
He made a great up and down, just so you guys know.
Yeah, that's the ending of the story there. On to hole 9. Really tough par 3, 305. It's just tough because you just have never really thrown at this angle out of the hand off the tee before. Got to get it straight up in the air. Try to move it a little bit left to right or right to left if you're going backhand anhyzer or forehand anhyzer.
I'll tell you guys how hard this hole is. I've played this thing 3 years. I've yet to put it in bounds in this position.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is about it, but
It's a tricky bug,
it is,
isn't it?
It is. I've thought about just like laying it up.
Calvin puts it in bounds.
It's just such an awkward flight, like you said. Oh, I love
So
this.
many good-looking shots have to do that right there. Just barely. Oh,
How is that out of bounds?
that's out of bounds. Crazy. Crazy.
See what
It
I'm
looks
saying?
So good.
Like, what do you do?
Disc selection has to be different.
I think the
suppose.
sidearm is what you do.
Yeah.
I've seen more success with the people throwing the sidearm because you get the nose up and then it likes to go left.
That's nice for Corey. Instead of trying to turn it in towards the basket, just kind of going straight, goes far enough to be inside the circle.
This is a shape that this guy loves. And that needs to get... Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's a beautiful shot. It just doesn't have enough time going up the hill for it to hyzer out because the ground is catching up with it.
Can Ezra... No.
That'll be his
Tough.
first bogey of the day.
That's tough because it was not much different than Calvin's. You know, the flight.
Yeah. Similar line. I really liked it out of the hand. Just barely clearing the hillside. It didn't look like it was overly turned.
Yeah, let's call a spade a spade. He's 20 feet, and it doesn't count, you know? Like, his drive was good as far as distance to the bucket.
Sure.
Oh,
Oh, that's one you think about at night.
why did Calvin just put that for Corey? You see that?
Yeah, I did see that. He's using the force.
It's helping him out.
Oh, that one stings for Calvin.
Yeah.
What a great finish on the front 9 considering the double bogey and bogey.
Before we leave, you guys, we're going to check in with Marweed and the dirty straps. I can see him.
Yeah, there's a dirty strap on that shoulder. I can see it too.
If I threw sidearms like this, though,
Take the dirty strap.
I'd take the straps.
That's
based.
Did that look inside or did that look perfect?
It looked inside, but it's perfect.
This is the dirtiest. That's the dirtiest I think we've seen the straps so far.
Nice shot there from Ezra. Couple birds. Okay, these guys are gonna keep the lead card honest.
Like to see that.
Yep.
Man, this guy has been putting a lot of birdies on scorecards lately.
Yeah, let's see where that ends up. Okay, yeah, Marweed in 5th place right there, 15 under.
Now, Orm
One
up
back.
there.
One
Look at that.
back.
4 players at 16 right now. Got a tight battle here. No one running away midway through the tournament. Here on moving day, we got some players playing well. I mean, talk about Adam Hammis dropping a 12 down.
It tells us what's possible out there. And
Sure.
then right below him, Robert Burridge gets in with 10.
Yep.
So scoring possibilities are out there. And Gannon Burr right there making a little move, 7 under through 17. See if he can get it to 8. You don't want that guy within 7. I'm going to be honest. Like,
stay back.
Yeah, because
you shot a bad starting round. You can finally not win a tournament. I know it's your home state, but like, chill out, bro.
I'm surprised because a 12 under puts him kind of right back in the tournament. And then it's a scary thing. But he 7 under.
You kind of expected him to drop a 12 after shooting a 4.
Absolutely.
Well, that's going to do it for the front 9 here for round 2. You guys know the deal. Hit that like button, please. Subscribe to the channel. We need you because we're trying to get that 500K. I know it sounds weird to you, but it doesn't sound weird to us. It'd be really cool if we got there this year. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the back 9 here in a bit.